It's time. It's time. A year ago, I challenged myself to post a song of the day on Instagram for a year. And I finally finished. I wanted to do this just because I remember feeling like I wanted to do something or to make something, but I didn't have any video ideas or just footage to edit like I do now. Now I'm just making little fun music video edits all the time. But I just wanted to do something with a creative output, and Instagram has always been my favorite social media, even though it's changed so much now. Like, every single app is trying to be TikTok, and I hate that so much, but that's a different topic. I just remember wanting to do some kind of creative output and something to really mark this time in my life, because it was right before I moved out of my apartment in Murray and finished college and moved to Lexington. And my friend Jacob told me about this thing that Markiplier did, where him and a guy named Ethan, I don't know who that is, made a video every day for a year and uploaded it to a channel, and then afterwards deleted the channel. Which, I'm not gonna delete all my posts, but that's what they did. They used the term unus annus? Unus annus? Hang on, let's see how to pronounce that.
Unus annus.
Unus annus. Well, I was wrong. Their whole series was based on Unus Annus and Memento Mori, which means 1 year and remember death. That kind of resonated for me a little bit, because something I always think about is that really you gotta do whatever you want, because you're gonna die one day. It's just true. It's true. And that doesn't have to be anything morbid. I mean, that should just inspire you to literally do whatever you want. Don't let what anyone thinks about you discourage you, because they're gonna die one day too, and their thoughts won't even matter anymore. So I had the idea to post a song of the day on Instagram every day for a year, Unus Annus, and thus my 365 was born. Yay, everybody clap. I know, it's great. So, I am going to spend some time going through all of my songs. I'm not gonna list all 365, that would be forever. But if you wanna see all 365, then you can go look at the playlist. So I'm just gonna go through all of my posts from the last year and talk about the songs that really stood out to me the most, mean the most to me, and just obviously see all my posts, because I've also basically had a photo dump every day for 365 days on Instagram. So, let's get started. Okay, my first post, I found it. Oh. So I started off every caption with the day number, song of the day, and obviously, well, day one, explaining what I'm doing. And I also used the hashtag Memento Mori, because that's kind of what inspired me from the other series. I had a reminder set to repeat every day for me to post a song, and literally all my reminder said was Memento Mori. My first song of 365 is Lithonia by Childish Gambino. I chose this one because literally what he says,
nobody gives a fuck.
Nobody gives a fuck. It's true. Anyway, this was like a couple weeks after this album came out, I think. So yeah, I chose that one because of its message. I knew I had to start with that to tell other people too that just do whatever you want, nobody gives a fuck. Do what you're passionate about. Anyway, I'll move on. Song number 2, Heat Waves. And I picked the slowed version because, I don't know, it's cooler. I remember this day, July 15th. I'm not gonna share all the details of that day, but there was a massive heat wave. So I chose the song. It was like 90 degrees in our apartment all day, even with the AC on. And I actually ended up getting locked out of my room with my phone in there, so I couldn't even post my day 2. I already missed day 2. Some days throughout the year I did skip, but I still ended up doing all 365, so I'm proud of myself. But honestly, I guess it's a good thing that I already missed a day on day number 2, because I am a recovering perfectionist and I want everything that I do to be great all the time. So literally missing a day at the very beginning made me think that it's literally fine. Don't freak out if you miss a day. And this is also the day that we got tattoos. Okay, I got some Tyler the Creator. This album is also great. I wish I had it on vinyl. Love The Neighborhood. Pork soda. Yes! This This is one of my favorite songs of all time. I'm so serious. And I have this on vinyl, so you know what that means? It's time for a spin. I've grown my vinyl collection a lot lately. But anyway, Pork Soda, genuinely one of my favorite songs of all time. And yes, this was whenever I was packing, about to move out of Murray. But now all my things are here. Margaritaville. Bro, every day is Margaritaville. I mean, that's a monster marg at Los Portales in Murray. Oh, one of my favorite Mexican restaurants. Oh my god, this was the day, yeah, this was the day before I moved out of my apartment in Murray with Brock and Seth. And this was right after Glass Animals dropped this album, I Love You So Fucking Much. It wasn't my favorite Glass Animals album, but it was still good, and there was a few songs that stood out to me, one of them being Wonderful Nothing. This one was probably my favorite. And right after, another song on the same album, Us Moving Out. And a year ago today, I was driving to Lexington to move back here, and I listened to Starboy by The Weeknd the whole way, so that was kind of my album of the day. Crash. I love Charlie XCX. Honestly, I was never that much into her until Brat, but I love Brat and I decided to listen to more of her stuff, so another one of my friends, shout out Drake, told me to listen to Crash, and I loved it. Booyah, yes! I love Poya so much. He's one of my favorite artists, and I got to meet him. All right, well, I don't know if it's gonna focus, but I got to meet Poya. I got his autograph on my phone case because that's all I had. And he signed my arm, but obviously it was in April, it's gone. And I got to go to 2 of his shows this year so far, so you know what? Gotta rep some of his tour merch. Anyway, this song is so good. It's just, I don't even know what to say. I love it. I'm moving on. Man, this song hates to see drunk Abby coming. It's so good. This is my 90 and a 30, but for real, because I got a speeding ticket a couple months ago, and this was literally the song that was playing. I have this album on vinyl too, so you know what that means. It's time for a spin. Rufus Du Sol. Rufus Du Sol hits so hard, man. If you like house music, their stuff is mostly considered house music or like alternative maybe, but some good ass beats, highly recommend. Suicide Boys. You know what? It's time to change again. I've been to grade A 3 times now, I think, and I'm about to go again in September, so 1,000 Blunts, my favorite song of theirs, hands down. If you don't know who Suicide Boys are, they're a rap duo who are actually cousins, but honestly, all of their music is just its own genre. They are so unique. They have lots of different styles. Honestly, they're not for everyone, but some of their stuff hits super hard for me. I love it. Mac DeMarco. I love Mac DeMarco, man. I have one of his records too, but not this one. We're not there yet. Ooh. I love Justin Timberlake, man. He's got some good ass music. This is gonna ruin the tour. This album, so good. So good. Like Suicide Boys, I think JPEG Mafia is a rapper who has his own fucking genre, man. His stuff is so cool. More Rufus Du Sol. Oh, I have this album. This song, man, I listen to this on repeat. You're the only one in my thoughts, so can you pick side already? I gave you time, you ready? This album album. Oh my god. This caption is so true. I'm afraid this album has a chokehold on me for the time being. Man, I listened to this for weeks. I mean, The Kid Laroi also is not for everybody, I guess. Some people think he's kind of corny, cheesy, whatever, but he's got some good ass beats, and I love his voice, love his flow. Highly recommend this album completely. Logic! New shirt. Hopefully you can see the design, but it's College Park merch. This album isn't College Park, but I do have College Park on vinyl, so that's coming up. All of my friends know I am a huge fan of Logic, man. I know everybody hates him, and you know what? He does not deserve the hate. He really does not. Everybody thinks his lyrics are cheesy, his music's corny, whatever. Shut up. Some of it is, I'm not gonna lie, but you know what? The majority of his discography, so incredible. He has great lyricism, great beats. He's so unique with his samples. If Logic has 0 fans, that means I have passed away. For my senior capstone project in college, I literally made 3 music videos to songs off of this album, College Park. So if you're interested in that, they're on my channel, go watch them. Afroman, man. Me and Nick and Brock saw Afroman live at Two Keys in Lexington. It's a bar. And this man did not come on stage until like 1 or 2 a.m. Not lying. He was there for 30 minutes max. But you know what? It's whatever. It was still a fun time. He can do whatever he wants. Ooh, okay. Isaac Dunbar is kind of a small artist. I think I found him on Instagram or TikTok. This song I had on loop for days. I love the tempo switch. Short and Sweet by Sabrina Carpenter. Such a good album. I'm excited for her new one that's coming up soon. And I don't know why everybody hates the damn album cover. Like, what are you, 10 years old? She's an adult. She can do what she wants. Harry! Harry Styles, man, it doesn't matter how long he goes without making music, he's always #1 in my heart. HS4 better be coming out this year, that's all I'm saying. We're getting Tame Impala dropping after 5 years, then we better get Harry after 3 years. Another Logic song, except this one's my favorite of all time. No, you know what? Second favorite. First one's later. But I've listened to this song since sophomore year of high school. I could sing this word for word in my sleep if I had to. Scrim! Okay, like I said, Suicide Boys are 2 cousins, but each of them also has their own solo music. Scrim is one of them, and his music style alone I love a lot more than Ruby's. He's the other one. I love his beats, I love his flow. Here before, I was at the point where all I really wanted was someone, and now I'm still hanging on. Oh my god, amazing song. Amazing song. I've loved this for years also. Cannot recommend this enough. This is a song everybody should know. If you don't know the song, listen to it. It's a classic. Tame Impala. Dude, I did not know this existed. Seriously, one of my friends put this on their Instagram story, and I saw the Currents album cover, and I was like, that song is not on Currents, what the hell is that? Turns out, he's got a whole EP of Currents B-sides. I didn't even know those existed. I'm glad I do now, because fire. Currents is amazing, best album ever. It's 10 years old now, I've got the poster on my wall right there. Here it is. Nothing comes free. But no, has taken its toll on me. Prettiest album I have. Oh my god. Did you see the colors? Did you see the holographic? I literally saw an ad for that on Instagram. Whenever it was the 10-year anniversary, I think I got it in like September. I saw the ad and I saw it spinning holographic vinyl, and I was like, oh my god, take all my money, please. Oh. This is also probably top 10 song of all time for me. All fall, all winter, I had this on loop, man. Also, the first song I ever sang karaoke back in April, and I think I did pretty well. Another Frank Ocean. I remember one of the Legends games I was working back in the fall, I kept an AirPod in one game while I was doing the camera, and I literally listened to Swim Good and Novocaine on repeat the whole game for like 3.5 hours. Ooh, shout out Zach for showing me this one. Ooh. Shy Girl is so fire. She was the opener on the Sweat Tour, and that's how I found her music. And also, Sweat Tour, you know what that means. And also, I didn't realize how much of this tour merch I have that are black shirts until I started pulling them all out of my closet. Why does everybody make black shirts? Oh, yes! This album, okay, Angelo Motta is another small artist I found on Instagram. This album's only like 20-25 minutes. I highly recommend. Each song is got a completely different vibe, and his flow is so good, his voice, his beats, amazing. So, highly recommend Angelo Motta. Oh yes. This was like the epitome of the Sweat Tour. This album is also amazing! I want it on vinyl so bad, and I've started to love Troye Sivan so much since the fall, obviously. I also sang this song karaoke, but I was a lot more intoxicated by that point. I don't think that one went very well, but it's okay. This song, whenever it first came out too, I didn't like it much, but then it started to grow on me. I mean, at that point, nobody knew she was gonna end up dropping an album, and the album is fire, genuinely. I've got more of those songs on the album later on. This was the first day I ever watched Challengers. My favorite movie of all time, my pride and joy. Literally the next day, tennis court pick because I watched Challengers twice in the last 24 hours. Literally, I watched it that night, and then the next morning I watched it again. And the Driver era, Ross Lynch, fire music. Tame Impala. Tame Impala, top of all time for me, probably. End of Summer just dropped last night. I watched the music video at midnight when it came out. I'm so excited for the new era, oh my god. And Suicide Boys again. This was the day I went to Grade A. This was my third time going to Grade A. It was on October 1st, and then the next day, October 2nd, was when I went to Sweat Tour. 365, man. Yes, October 1st was Grade A. October 2nd was the Sweat Tour. October 3rd, I literally could not speak. Not a joke. I lost my voice so bad, and that's when I first started working at Cinemark, so I went in for my orientation, genuinely could not speak. I was telling my bosses at the time, I was like, I'm sorry, I don't always sound like this. I couldn't talk for like 4 days, that's not an exaggeration. Oh! Man, this album, God. Lou is so unique. This album especially, oh my god. Paloma by Lou. Highly recommend, highly recommend, highly recommend. Please listen to it if you like rap, if you like house music kind of, if you like alternative, I don't know. Every single song on this album is a different vibe, a different genre. It has so much variety. All of his music as a whole has, he's a rapper, but all of his music as a whole has so much variety. He does a lot of songs together with Poya, that's how I found him, but Material Girl is one of his best. One of his best, one of my favorites. I know he's a shitty person, alright? So is Kanye, so is Drake, so are so many other people, but I can separate the music from the artist, okay? If there's a good ass song by a bad person, I'm gonna still appreciate the song. Does that make me a bad person? I don't know. Ooh, Good Time. I guess this one wasn't on Instagram either, but this album by The Dare, you know, it's just club music, hype, dance, whatever. If you want to dance, highly recommend this album. I found him because he's a collaborator of Charli XCX. So. Ooh, this one. Fire Tame Impala song. Fire. I guess, you know what? Maybe this was the beginning of his like house music era, I guess. Because now, End of Summer was kind of house. More Brat, but you know, the other Brat. Ooh. More from this album. This song's probably my favorite of theirs. This is our trip to Myrtle Beach, so that was fun. And I literally found out Liam Payne died while I was at the beach. This song's so good. This song I literally found on our way to Myrtle Beach. Shout out Alora and Aiden. They played it in the car. Rest in peace, Liam Payne. Night Changes, one of my favorite One Direction songs, and also happy 15 years to One Direction. What the hell? Mac Miller's so good, especially this album. This is probably my favorite Mac Miller song ever too. I love beat switches. And 100! That's so crazy. I remember getting to day 100 and being like, oh my god, I've been doing this forever, but also I still have so much more to go. And now I've done all 365 and it feels like it went by so fast. Yay, the sun is coming out, finally. Teenage Priest. I don't remember how I found him, but he's got some chill songs. I love it. More Poya, and when me and Nick went to see the US Women's National Team in Kentucky. I've always looked up to the US Women's National Team, and having them come play in Kentucky, oh my god. Childhood me was like crying, bro. It was so fun. Ooh. This song I relate to a lot, actually. Chromacopia is what made me get into Tyler the Creator a little bit, honestly. I know I had a Flower Boy song at the beginning, but Chromacopia is when I first really started listening to him a lot, other than just the songs that were already popular. And Darling I, it hits. Again, Currents, one of the best albums ever. What else can I say? You make my heart up when the rest of me is down. This song was the first I found of Poya and Lou. Man, Poya and Lou together are a perfect pair. Sweat Tour, literally revolutionary. Charlie and Troy going on tour together, that was so cool because Charlie came out, did like 2 or 3 songs, then Troy came out, did 2 or 3 songs, and they switched back and forth, and it was great. Both of their music styles work so well together, in my opinion, and it was so cool that all the fans got to see 2 artists they love at the same time. I wish so many more artists would do that because that is so cool. And Poya and Lou, I need you to do that. Please, 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 please. They have several songs together that are fire. And like their tours on their own, they're not gonna sing it, you know, because they're only in half the song. So like, please, please. I'll go to every show.
You say it's just a joke, and I know
I know a lot of people don't like Travis Scott either, but he's got some fire music. Specifically this album. This album's my favorite. I started listening to it a lot again in the fall. Ocean Man. I got so tired of this song, man, because I made a video of our Myrtle Beach trip with this song, and it took me so long to edit. We had so much footage. Honestly, I should have used 2 different songs for that video because now even when I watch it, I'm like, damn, is this song gonna end? I love this song so much. Not everything SZA makes is my taste, but some I really love. This one's probably #1 for me, honestly. I had this on loop too back in the fall. This is whenever GNX came out. Kendrick and SZA too, another fire pair. And I love that they went on tour together, but sadly I couldn't go because of time and money, because God, those tickets were like thousands of dollars and I can't do that. Another good Logic song, man. YSIV, aka Young Sinatra 4, is one of my favorite albums of his. It's so good. Ooh. With the spinners on his tile, suck smoke in his 40, windows up, he rolls like it really doesn't give up. another Hourglass Animal song. And I also went to the Dreamland tour back in 2022, so Bohemian Rhapsody. Okay, this song wasn't on Instagram obviously, but I want to talk about it. This is another album that Logic has that's really unique. Logic has actually written 2 novels. I've read one of them, which is Supermarket. So this album is supposed to be like the soundtrack to that story of the novel, which is super cool. And the book, I mean, he's a rapper, he's not an author, so it wasn't written how you would expect a novel to be written. But since it is Logic and I'm very familiar with his lyricism and his artistry, then I could tell that it really came from his writing style, if that makes sense. So I have it right here, Supermarket. But if you want a new book to read too, I mean, read Supermarket. It's weird, but it's unique. And Bohemian Rhapsody was one of my favorite songs on the album, aka soundtrack, whatever. Oh, more SZA. Yeah, her album SOS is probably my favorite one. If you're watching this and you don't actually know me and my friend group, in the fall 2023 semester, me and my friends made a movie. I was gonna say short film, but it's like 50 minutes. It's technically feature length. And we spent all semester working on this movie. It was hard, bro. On top of classes. Like, this wasn't a class assignment. We just did it. We actually got to premiere the movie in the local movie theater in Murray, and that was so cool. As a TV student and seeing something you've actually made on a cinema screen, it was so cool. This song was like the intro / opening credits song that we used. So the movie's called Collide. If you want to watch, it's on Big B Cinematography channel. Except the one on YouTube, I think we didn't put this song in it, sadly, for copyright reasons. But I wish we did. Man. God, man, this song is so good. I really want this album on vinyl too. I love Rule. I love Rule. And you know what? I don't have any Rule songs in 365, I don't think. But in 2023, I also went to his tour. Another black shirt, man. Anyway, Omar Apollo, Soulfire. Soulfire, I've got more of his songs soon too. Man. Okay, so this is Joe Keery, if you didn't know, aka Steve Harrington. Yeah, he makes some fire music. I want some of his albums on vinyl too. I don't have any. Ooh, this song is so nice. Shout out Drake for showing me this one. I was at his house and I was super highly intoxicated. I was sitting on the couch and watching this on the TV for the first time. It was so good. So good. Oh, another Poya and Lewis song. Oh my god, fire. Oh my god, I just got this on vinyl the other day. This is just an EP. There's like 4 or 5 songs, I think that's it. But it's so good, so good. It's another Monster Mark from LP, dude. Ooh, another from the Driver era. Super good. Also, side note, posting on Instagram every day inspired me to take a lot more pictures, especially pictures of myself. Not that I always want to share pictures of myself, but I didn't want my whole account to just be other things, you know? So I started taking pictures. I started taking a lot more selfies, which was fine. And it was fun. And I've noticed the algorithm really loves pictures of yourself or of people first. If that's important to you at all, then there's a tip. Ooh, this was just a remix I found on TikTok, but it was stuck in my head for days. Can't get off this ride. And this was the day I got trained to be a bartender at Cinemark. And now I'm about to graduate bartending school. Yay! More Frank Ocean, more Brat. Okay. Like I said earlier, Soul Food's probably top 2, City of Stars, #1. God. Best Logic song ever. Probably best album too, at least one of them. He sings and raps in it. It's so good. Such a good beat. Such a good vibe. Please listen to it. Like I said, not everybody likes Drake, especially now, but he's got some fire music. Can't discount that. Ooh, Tara Reid. Tara Reid is another person that often does music with Poya, so that's how I found him too. This was New Year's Eve. I think this is probably the first time I ever did like a year recap Instagram posts. I've got me graduating, my 21st birthday. I gave Zach a tattoo, bro. My friend Hannah's wedding. I met Cheyenne, shout out Cheyenne, and we went to see Guts. Myrtle Beach trip, sweat tour. All my concerts, man. Trip to New York, trip to Iowa. My dog Chloe, miss her. DC, moving out, God. Anyway, I chose this song because, you know, it's just a real good emotional song and I love it. Some more Joji, but a different album. Nectar is the album. I listened to this a lot in January. I picked this song because this was the day I went to watch Better Man. Poster's right back there. Well, it's hidden by my door, hang on. And it got a lot of hate and didn't do well in the theater at all, but you know what? It was so good. People are just haters. This is whenever I moved into this apartment in January. Look how snowy it was, God. Another Logic, and it's College Park!
I just copped an MPC 60 from Japan as I'm rapping through this SM7, it's in my hand.
Fire album, like I said. Please listen to College Park. Please listen to Logic, and don't let any preconceived notions about Logic make you hate his music. Please, he's got some fire stuff. At the beginning of this year is when I really got into Hit Me Hard and Soft. So good, oh my god, it's such a good album. Man, this is the comfiest one. I genuinely sleep in this shirt all the time. Comfiest merch ever goes to Olivia Rodrigo. The letters are breaking because of how much I sleep in it and how much I have to wash it. Another from D-Joe. Or Joe. I don't even know if it's D-Joe, Joe, whatever. But that's his new album. And this album actually came out on my birthday. But this was back in January. This was just the first single that came. Renee. Ooh, she's got a new album coming next week, dude. I'm so excited. So does Suicide Boys. Renee Rapp and Suicide Boys have an album dropping next Friday, August 1st. I'm sure it'll be way past that by the time I post this video. Suicide Boys and Renee Rapp, I mean, crazy combo, right? But I love some variety. Ooh, this song, another high school throwback, man. I've known this song since high school, and every few years I find it again. It's always so good, so good. Some more from Hit Me Hard and Soft, yes. This one's probably my favorite, actually. Harry. Oh, wait! How could I almost forget, man? I saw my king Harry back in 2021 in Nashville. And yeah, this album, Harry's House, came out 3 years ago, so come on, Harry, please, we need you. This album is nuts. That's very true. I've got, I think, another song from this album coming up, and this movie, Hurry Up Tomorrow, God, it was so good. People also hated it so bad, but why? Like, ugh, it's because people have preconceived notions about what movies should be, about what music should be, about what books should be. Literally, if you're trying to experience a new form of art, album, movie, book, whatever, you just gotta go in with an open mind, because Hurry Up Tomorrow, obviously it's not a fucking conventional movie. The whole movie is basically like a music video for his whole album. I mean, half the songs in there, plus a couple from his other albums, are in this movie. It's fire. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. And Jenna Ortega deserves a damn Oscar. She was so good in her role. Another by Lou. Some of his more conventional rap stuff, which is still fire. Bet you didn't expect that vinyl, did ya? Oh my god, I literally forgot to mention, in February 1st, 2-1, my day was literally 201. Every day in February literally lined up with a date, 202, 203, 204. If that's not so beautiful and satisfying to you, then we are just fundamentally different people. Oh. My camera just overheated and turned off. More Joe, yup. honestly, it's Tate McRae's old music. It all sounds the same to me. It's all the same kind of pop, whatever. But So Close to What I really loved. It really got me more into her. And I'm going to see her in September too. I have this vinyl too, but this song isn't on it because it's different, you know. Murado, this EP.
But I'm happy to let you go, 'cause I wanna fly.
This whole EP is really good. I think this EP also has like 4 or 5 songs, and I think all of them are in the playlist. But he's another smaller artist I found on social media. He actually interacts with fans and stuff a lot. I've DM'd him a couple times, so he's really cool. He's really nice. Oh, here it is. This one's probably my favorite on the album. Actually, I have several favorites. Dear God, Sports Car, Revolving Door, Purple Lace Bra, all fire. Oh my God. I love this song. Malcolm Todd. I saw Malcolm Todd in May, and I'm about to go see him again too in September. September's gonna be a busy month. I'm probably gonna vlog the whole thing again. But this is the first song I ever found of Malcolm Todd. Him and Omar Apollo together are fire. This album is so good. I found them on Instagram too. Another one with lots of variety. There's upbeat, slower, but it's all some good rap, some good hip hop. I don't know. It's just so good. Lots of this album on the playlist. And the second song I ever found from Malcolm Todd. I love it so much. And whenever I went to his tour in May, I made this. Mrs. Incorrect, that's me. Because you know what? This is another song I relate to. This one and Darling I are kind of similar message, at least to me. Oh, and also, how could I forget? Malcolm Todd merch, of course. But Malcolm Todd has seriously become one of my favorite artists within the past few months. I love his music so much. Jack. Oh wait, Jack my king. I've seen him live twice now, and I just want him to put out a new album because honestly the singles he's dropped lately, they've been alright, but like none of my favorite. I don't know. Another Harry album. Guess what? He's the only artist that I have all of their records on vinyl so far. This album is so cool, man. This album, I'm pretty sure, is called The 7 Deadly Sins. There's 7 songs, each of them for The 7 Deadly Sins. And each of the songs are so good, but Sloth is my favorite on the album. And I just love Sloth, the animal. I think this was genuinely my last shift at Cinemark, and I didn't even know it yet. Oh yes, it's April! So I started my vlog. I have a vlog of the whole month of April. Go watch it if you want. It's really cool, I think. My birthday! I'm not even the biggest fan of Taylor Swift, but I turned 22, so of course I have to post this song. I think I did this song on karaoke too. Bro, my camera keeps overheating. I changed shirts because that other one was too hot, and like I said, this one was the comfiest, so. Probably top 3 Poya songs for me, maybe number 1, I don't know, but I'm so glad I got to hear this live twice. I've never been that big of a 21 Pilots fan, but I've gotten more into them this year, and I love the demo version more than the original. Honestly, what can I say? Oh, this is whenever I met Poya, got my little arm signed. I made that last the whole month, man. Freddie Dredd is so good, bro. He was the opener for Poya. The first time I ever heard this song was at the concert, in the pit, drunk. Oh my god, it's so good. If you want to dance, it's only like a minute and a half long, but if you want to dance and get super hyped, put this on. Please listen to it. I just listened to Freddie Dredd for a while after that. His music, it's just nice and fun and whimsical. I made a music video to Weather, so go watch that if you want. More Tara Reid, this album, Hot Vodka 2. What a name. It's a really good album. He's got some unique beats too for a rapper. Shout out Nick for this one. Oh, this is the second day I got to go see Poya. Literally, me and Brock went on the 10th, and then like a week later decided to go again. And you know what? I got another shirt at the second one, so I'll put that one on. I literally got the shirt because I love the back. More of Scrim's solo music. Dude, this song was also on loop for days. Another Fun Freddy Dread song. Also made a music video for this one of us going to the Kentucky Derby. Our Derby day. That was so fun. Honestly, I'm not even the biggest fan of this song, but if I'm at Churchill Downs, then I used Churchill Downs. In the beginning of May, that's when I started my job now at the news station.
Summertime sadness.
This song is so good. Young and Beautiful too, fire song. I don't think it's in this playlist, but I gotta give a shout out, the best version of this ever. Somo has a rendition of Young and Beautiful. If you don't know who Somo is, go listen to his music, please. He has an amazing voice. This cover of Young and Beautiful is the best cover I've ever listened to. I love to sing it, I love to listen to it.
When I'm no longer young and beautiful, will you still love me when I got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will. Will you still love me?
It's so good. I love his voice. Please go listen to that all the way through. Oh my god. One of our last parties in CEV. Oh, Malcolm. This song is another one that resonates with me super hard. Probably one of my favorites of Malcolm's. And you know what? He said it's his favorite song too, so that's a real one. This album also came out on my birthday, so what a fucking great birthday it was for me. This is right whenever me and Cheyenne got tickets to see Malcolm Todd the first time in May, and I was just listening to him over and over and over. Gasoline, okay. This was whenever I went to see Hurry Up Tomorrow. Like I said earlier, fire movie. More Renee, whenever this single came out. It's such a good single. Yep, there's our concert day with my Mrs. Incorrect shirt on. I made a little vlog of my concert day with Cheyenne going to see Malcolm Todd, so go watch that if you haven't seen it yet. Addison Rae, man. Who would have thought that she could make banger after banger? But her album is seriously fire. Fame Is a Gun is probably my favorite. Fame Is a Gun and Headphones On. Pain. Oh yeah, this is the day I got my wisdom teeth out. So I was in pain. Ooh, this song makes me want to drive fast. I saw this song on YouTube before it actually released because Kevin Abstract and Dominic Fike posted a video of them like in a car singing the song before the song actually released, and I saw it on YouTube and I was like, oh my god, I need this. And it's so good. Now the full album's out, obviously. Ooh, Northern Troy album, and I have this one. Rager Teenager on this album I had loved since high school, and I also knew Stud because that was on the Sweat Tour set list. But the rest of this EP I had never fully listened to until literally this night. I listened to it all the way through and I loved it so much I immediately ordered it. And it's so pretty, isn't it? The blue and the black. Oh, it was a good purchase. I'm glad I got it. You know what? I'm so glad this song has become popular again on TikTok because it deserves all the hype. It's a great dancing song. It's so hype. It's just, I love it. Man, this album is so good. Lorde is another artist like Tate McRae who her earlier stuff, I mean, I know all the popular songs, but the rest of it I didn't really get into much. But whenever this album came out, I listened to it the night it dropped, and holy shit. I was also very high. Intoxicated, listening to it in my headphones, and I loved it so much. I literally went to CD Central and bought it the next day. But Hammer I identify with a lot. Current Affairs, Favorite Daughter, fire. The whole album's fire. Oh, some more JT. I want this album on vinyl too. It's so good. Some more from Blush. Yeah, this album's really cool. Also another one that's got some rap, but also lots of variety. To quote Brock, the whole album was a trip to listen to all the way through. Oh, this was whenever I posted my June vlog, so go watch that one too if you haven't. It's a little bit different from the April one. Oh. This music video is insane. Insane. Please go watch it. Oh my god. I'm in the final 10 songs now. Oh my goodness. Mike Snow is pretty cool. Shout out Brock for showing me him. This album, I was not expecting this out of Justin Bieber, especially everything that's been happening with him lately. I mean, him kind of going a little crazy. Or maybe it's just all a media stunt. I mean, does anyone ever really know? No. But either way, this album was so good. Groovy Kaiju, found him on Instagram because of an ad I also got for a vinyl he has. He made an album that's exclusive to physical media. He only has it on vinyl and CD, it's not on streaming services. And I think that's so cool. I wish more artists would do that. 364, man. Back to Glass Animals because Drake played this song in the car last weekend and I loved it. It's great. And finally, 365, oh my goodness. I chose Born to Die by Lana Del Rey. I chose Born to Die as my final song because that's pretty much the reason I did this in the first place. We're all gonna die someday, so do whatever you want, post whatever you want. That's what I said in the beginning. It doesn't have to be morbid when it can be inspiring. Exactly. The past year has gone so fast. Whenever I started, I didn't even know if I would get through the whole year or how long I would actually keep it up, but I did it. I did the whole year. Even though I missed a few days, it's okay. I started July 14th last year and ended on July 21st. So it was still July to July, so it's fine. That's close enough. I'll give some honorable mentions. My last day was Monday, the 21st, whenever Don't Tap the Glass by Tyler, the Creator dropped. Those songs have been stuck in my head all week, man. Ring 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 and Sugar on My Tongue would have definitely made the playlist if I went a few more days. Tame Impala's End of Summer that just dropped last night, hello, it's great. I'm so proud of myself for doing this project and actually getting through the whole year. It's crazy. But obviously, I put all 365 songs into a playlist. I use Apple Music. Apple Music is superior. Not gonna argue. But I made the playlist on both Apple Music and Spotify because I'm a woman of the people, okay? For the cover of the playlist, I chose some of the albums that were the most prominent to me throughout the year and what really meant the most to me. And obviously I had to make it look pretty, so hello. Tell me it's pretty. I spent a lot of time on it. I'll put the link to each one in the description. If you want to check it out, please do. Every song on there is in order, of course. So you can pick a random point and listen in order and see what I was listening to at some time in the year, or you can just put it on shuffle until you find something you like. But if you do find some new music from my playlist that you like, then please tell me. It would mean the world to me. And that's why I started this whole thing, is to share music I like with people. Also, my Instagram has been private literally since I got it in like 4th grade. But I don't know, should I make it public so you can actually see my whole year? I don't know. I'll think about it. But obviously I started this yearly challenge a year ago and I didn't even have the idea to make a video about it until like February. But even so, I've thought about making this video for months and now I've finally done it, which feels weird. But you know what? I guess it's a chapter in a project finally closed. Maybe in the future I'll do it for another year, make another playlist. But deleting that Memento Mori daily reminder I've had for a year felt weird. Anyway, I guess that's it. That's all I have to say. Please listen to the playlist. Let me know if you find any new music you like. And I plan on making more videos about music in the future, specifically about the vinyl records I have because I've started to collect a lot, as you can see. So if you enjoyed it, if you want to see more, then subscribe. That would also mean the world to me too. But alright, I guess that's it. Bye!